Imagine going an entire month without spending a single penny on anything unnecessary. No takeout, no shopping, no impulse buys, just you, your budget, and a whole new perspective on money. It might sound extreme, but for Jerry, it was the challenge that completely transformed his life. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see how a zero-spend month can save your wallet, simplify your life, and even change the way you think about money forever. What is a zero-spend challenge? The zero-spend challenge, also known as a no-spend month, is a commitment to spend money only on essential expenses like rent, utilities, and groceries while cutting out everything else. It's not just about saving money. It's about reshaping habits, reducing waste, and discovering what really matters to you. But how does it actually work? What are the rules? And more importantly, what does it feel like to go through 30 days of financial detox? Let's dive into Jerry's story to find out. 1. The start of the challenge. Why Jerry took it on. Jerry was like many of us. He wasn't reckless with money, but little expenses here and there were adding up. Daily coffees, online shopping, and spur-of-the-moment takeouts. At the end of every month, he found himself wondering, where did all my money go? One day, he stumbled upon the idea of a zero-spend challenge. Skeptical but intrigued, he decided to give it a try. His goal? To reset his spending habits and finally save enough for an emergency fund. Actionable tip: set your goal. Decide why you're doing the challenge. Whether it's to save for something specific, break bad habits, or simply gain control over your finances. 2. Preparing for success. The rules and mindset shift. What Jerry did. Before starting the challenge, Jerry laid down some ground rules. Spend only on essentials like bills, groceries, and transportation. Avoid restaurants, unnecessary subscriptions, and impulse buys. Get creative with what he already had at home. He also made a list of spending triggers, things that usually tempted him to overspend, like scrolling through online stores or going out with friends without a plan. With these rules in place, he felt ready to start. Actionable tip: define your essentials. Write down what you absolutely need to spend money on for the month. Identify triggers. Be honest about the habits or situations that lead to overspending, and plan ways to avoid them. 3. Week 1. The shock of no spending, the challenge. The first week was harder than Jerry expected. He hadn't realized how often he reached for his wallet without thinking, whether it was grabbing a coffee on the way to work or ordering food when he didn't feel like cooking. But instead of giving in, Jerry leaned into the challenge. He brewed his own coffee, cooked simple meals, and started using free resources like library ebooks and YouTube workout videos. It wasn't easy, but it was eye-opening. Actionable tip: substitute, don't sacrifice. Find free or low-cost alternatives to your usual spending habits. For example, replace eating out with trying new recipes at home. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to track every dollar you save during the challenge. 4. Week 2. Finding joy in simplicity, the breakthrough. By the second week, Jerry noticed something surprising. He wasn't just saving money. He was saving time and mental energy. Without the constant decision-making around spending, he felt calmer and more focused. He started appreciating small, free joys like evening walks, spending time with family, and finishing books he'd been meaning to read for months. For the first time in years, he felt like he had enough. Actionable tip: embrace free activities. Explore hobbies and experiences that don't cost a dime, like hiking, drawing, or connecting with loved ones. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you already have instead of what you think you're missing. 5. Week 3. Overcoming challenges, the struggles. The third week brought its own set of challenges. Social pressures kicked in, friends inviting Jerry out for drinks or sales tempting him with once-in-a-lifetime deals. But instead of giving up, Jerry got creative. He suggested free alternatives for socializing, like potluck dinners or movie nights at home. He also reminded himself of his bigger goal: saving for financial freedom. Actionable tip: communicate your goals. Let friends and family know about your challenge so they can support you. Say no gracefully. Decline unnecessary expenses with confidence, and focus on your long-term goals. 6. Week 4. The transformation, the results. By the final week, Jerry felt like a different person. He had saved over $500, but more importantly, he'd gained a new mindset. He no longer felt the urge to buy things just for the sake of buying. He learned to value experiences over possessions and saw how little he actually needed to feel content. The challenge had given him more than just financial savings. It had given him freedom. Actionable tip: reflect on your progress. Take time to review what you've learned and how your habits have changed. Plan for the future. Use your newfound savings to build an emergency fund, pay off debt, or invest in something meaningful. 7. The unexpected benefits of a zero-spend month. What Jerry discovered: mental clarity. Without constant spending decisions, Jerry felt more focused and less stressed. Appreciation for essentials. He learned to appreciate what he already had. From his favorite home-cooked meals to the books on his shelf. New habits. Jerry's month of no spending helped him break old habits and build healthier, more intentional ones. Actionable tip: extend the mindset. Even after the challenge ends, continue applying what you've learned to maintain a minimalist, intentional lifestyle. Conclusion: is a zero-spend challenge right for you? So, can you survive a month without unnecessary spending? Not only can you survive, you can thrive. As Jerry's story shows, a zero-spend challenge is more than just a financial reset. It's a way to simplify your life, reduce stress, and gain clarity about what really matters. Ready to take the leap? Start small, plan your rules, and see how much you can achieve in 30 days. Let me know in the comments if you're up for the challenge and what you're most excited to change. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tips on frugal living and financial freedom. Let's save, simplify, and transform together.